Hey, my friends, I'm Jim Adam, and this is Random Thoughts. First off, I want to thank any of you, all of you that have watched any of my videos. And I hope that you've gleaned something from them, something that can help you in your life. Uh, that's my hope. That's my desire. My dream really is to help somebody else, to maybe fulfill their dream, to maybe find something in one of my videos that will help them through their day, help them through their week, help them through their month, a year, help them through their life, something that will change their perspective enough to make their life a little bit better. That's why I'm doing this. And this week, and maybe for the next 2 or 3 weeks, I want to talk about my spiritual journey. It's been a doozy, to say the least. It's been bumpy. I would be afraid to ride it if it were a roller coaster. It's definitely had its ups and downs. But I believe my spiritual journey started, as did all of yours, I believe, far before we were born. Far before we were born this time, if you believe that. And I'm not sure that I believe in reincarnation, but it's definitely a possibility, just like any other possibility in the universe. I do believe that we are eternal, that we are from everlasting to everlasting, because our bodies contain an energy that I honestly believe cannot die, because that's the way energy is. It can change forms. It can flow through different objects, but it doesn't die. Just like a light bulb. I think, like I said last week, when I was talking about life after life, like a light bulb, this energy, electricity, flows through that light bulb until it burns out, and then it flows through another light bulb, or it flows through an appliance, or it flows through, uh, uh, a water heater or whatever, a range. Uh, Electricity does not die. It does not stop. It continues to flow. What it flows through may end, but it doesn't. And that's what I believe about this spirit, that it will flow through different things, that it will flow through this dwelling place, if you will, for now. And I have no idea what dwelling place it will flow through next. But I believe that it will flow through another dwelling place. During my spiritual journey as a child, I was born into a Bible-believing family, or two Bible-believing parents. My mom was a practicing Christian, although she did smoke at the time, and I believe that she used some pretty foul language, but I don't know if you want to say that that's a practicing Christian or not, but she did believe, and she read her Bible all the time. We did go to church when I was a kid. My dad did too. He wasn't a professing Christian, I don't believe, not while I was growing up. But we did go to church. I went to Bible school. I went to Sunday school. I learned about God, the biblical God, at an early age. One of the things my mom used to watch Oral Roberts on TV. He was a faith healer. Um, and as a small child, I had faith like most children do, very strong faith. Maybe maybe our faith, not all of our faiths have been in a God or in God, but we all, I believe, have faith as children that the world is a brighter place than what it may actually be. Or maybe our world as children is what the world should be. But as a child, about 6 years old, um, I did believe in physical healing. And I experienced that as a young child. It wasn't anything huge, it was actually quite small, but it still happened. It was a physical healing that I experienced personally. Um, my mom was watching Oral Roberts one night, and when I was 6 years old, I had a wart on my thumb, and I was a kid, so I would pick at it, and it would bleed quite often. Um, my mom told me, to leave it alone. She'd put band-aids on it. I'd pull the band-aids off, pick at it, pull the scab off. It would bleed some more. And one night, she was watching Oral Roberts on TV, and me having the faith of a child, I was watching it, and nobody was watching me. But he said, and I remember vividly, he said, if you have anything, any infirmity in your body or on your body, I want you to place your hand on that. And I want you to believe. I want you to believe that God is going to heal that. So I was just a little kid. I had faith. I believed. So I put my hand on that. When I got up the next morning, it was gone. Completely. Just gone. Was it God? Was it Oral Roberts? No, it wasn't Oral Roberts for sure. Was it God? It was what I called God at the time. Was it a force in the universe? Was it just the universe coming together and hearing the plea of a small child? At that time, to me, it was God. And through my childhood, it was God. Into my teen years, I faltered, I stumbled, I failed, I grew distant from what I believed, and I rebelled, like most teenagers do. I started smoking when I was 16, started smoking pot when I was 16, started drinking when I was 17, got into some other drugs, and did some pretty rotten stuff when I was a teenager and a young adult. And I'm going to get into that next week. But as my spiritual journey continues through my teen years, through my young adult years, through my adult years, and into now, it's changed considerably over the years. And it's a long ways away from what I believed 7 years ago. But what I believe now, I'm at peace with. So next week, I'll continue into my teen years and my young adult years. And I'll talk about my first introduction back to God in my young adult years. Until then, again, I want to thank you all for watching and supporting me. I hope you can glean something, anything, out of what I've said today or out of any one of my videos. I honestly do love you all. You're all a part of me. We're all connected. Everything in the universe is connected together, and you're all connected to me. You're all a part of me. And you all have done something in your lives. I've gleaned from you to make me who I am. And I want to thank you for that. Until next week, love you all. Have a great week. And Thanksgiving's coming up pretty quick. So I might throw that in there too next week. Love you all. Thanks for watching.